Hello and welcome to the United Community Channel. My name is Jack and this is your watch-along Manchester United versus Newcastle in the Premier League. Another important game for Manchester United and 3 points a must. Before we get started, guys, some bad news in relation to, I'm not going to say the person's name because it's not up to me, but some bad news for one of the first ever members of the channel. Sadly lost his partner yesterday morning, and terrible news. And I just want to pass on my sincere condolences to him and his family, and I'm sure everybody in the chat can get together and you know, just put love in. Terrible. And look, we're here tonight hopefully to provide a little bit of distraction and a little bit of entertainment and enjoyment from, you know, the pearls that are everything that goes on in the real world. So our deepest condolences go out to the person. Obviously, I'm not going to mention the name because it's not for me to say. But like I said, we're here for a little bit of entertainment. Hopefully, 3 points on the board from Manchester United and an escape from everything that goes on in the real world. So deepest condolences. But anyway, guys, we're here. Another watch along. Manchester United, 3 points on the board needed tonight, and yeah, it's going to be a very difficult game, to be quite honest with you. I think I mean the games are not getting any easier, to be quite honest with you. And over the next few weeks, we see ourselves playing Newcastle, straight into Liverpool, and I think we've got Arsenal then in the Cup as well. So it's going to be a difficult few weeks. But hopefully tonight we can, you know, do something in relation to getting some points on the board. But I'm not overly confident, to be quite honest with you. I really I'm not confident at all. But look, let's see what we can do. The starting 11 is on the screen, guys, for anybody who hasn't seen it already. There's some changes. Obviously, we're missing Ugarte and Bruno Fernandes due to suspension. So the starting 11 is Onana in goal. Back three of De Ligt comes in for Lenny Yoro. And again, I said this in my match preview. I wanted maybe Lenny Yoro not to play, and not because he played bad. I thought he was one of our better players against Wolves the other night. It's just a young kid like that shouldn't play every game and shouldn't have to play every game. So De Ligt comes in for Yoro. Maguire and Martinez keep their place. Our wing backs remain the same. Matraoui and Delo start as wing backs. Complete change to the two number 6s by the looks of things. It's going to be Casemiro in for Ugarte, and Eriksen comes in for Kobbie Mainoo. And this is a bit of a surprise, to be quite honest with you. You know, not an awful lot of legs in midfield, and it's that's a concern. That's a concern, I won't lie. Two number 10s then. Ahmad keeps his place, and obviously Bruno Fernandes drops out, and Joshua Zirkzee comes in as one of the number 10s. It's going to be interesting to see how he gets on. And Rasmus Højlund then up front as the number 9. Look, I mean, bar the two in midfield, I think it's the strongest 11 we could possibly put out, if I'm being honest with you. I think maybe Zirkzee out for someone like Garnacho, I think wouldn't be a bad idea either. But look, I mean, let's see what happens. I certainly think it's strong enough to go out and get something. Somebody said to me today that Newcastle haven't beaten United in Old Trafford in something like 50 years. I don't know if that's true or not. Somebody can confirm or deny it. But yeah, nonetheless, that's the starting lineup. Let's see who we got in the chat, guys. Yeah, condolences all around, guys. Big condolences. Obviously, like I said, some people in the chat may know who the person is, but I'm obviously not mentioning names because it's not, you know, my place to say. So yeah, deepest condolences, like we said at the start of the live stream. Oshin is in, good to see you. Kiefer is there as well. Dizzle is in. Chris is in as well. Why does it say Carabao Cup? Because I haven't updated it since the last game. I do apologise. I will change that right now. There you go. All changed. And let me just straighten it up. Make it look all lovely. Yeah, that was when I was hungover, was it? Yeah, apologies. Anyway. Finn is in. Let's see. Mark is there. He says he's excited to see us without Bruno. He's good at times, but I think we're a lot more fluid without him. What Stevens' day, says Chris? Well, that's the day after Christmas Day. It's a public holiday in Ireland, Chris. In England, they call it Boxing Day. It's St. Stephen's Day in Ireland. Xerxes' time to shine. He needs to put a big shift in, says Kiefer. I agree, absolutely. Let's take a poll. Does Rashford play? Right. Let's do it. Let's end the current poll, and let's get another one going. Start a poll. Does Rashford play tonight? There we go. Let's get the poll going. See what you guys think. Hopefully, look, I mean, if he does play, I mentioned it in the match preview. If he does play, I hope he does well. I hope he scores. All them kind of things. Absolutely. Tomo says we should be looking to the youth like Collier in for Ericsson. Yeah, look, I mean, I'm always for youth playing, Tomo. Absolutely, I agree with you. And I think, I think the manager sees the players week in, week out, day in, day out on the training ground. So he's obviously got a call to make. But I'm sure some of these players will be getting game time throughout the course of the season. Newcastle beat us at home last year, says Mark. All right, there we go. There we go. Shows what I know. No, somebody just said it in the match preview on YouTube today, and it was a Newcastle fan, so they obviously don't know their stuff about their own club. Dylan is in. Good to see you, pal. Kevin says I would have put Garnacho in there. Show a little faith in the chap. I think the reason for Xerxes being in one of the number 10s is because Ruben Amorim likes to have a ball player, somebody that can get on the ball and pass rather than an out-and-out attacker in that position. And I think Xerxes probably offers that a little bit more than Garnacho does. And I'd say that's the reason why. Alan is in. He says, weak midfield. Ben is in as well. Big up to Ben. Weak midfield, says Alan. Yeah, it's a big concern. It really is. You guys like to make up holidays, says Chris. Well, look, I mean, see, the thing about it is, Chris, if you make up holidays, you get time off of work. And I know over in America, time off is not a popular thing, but we like to take time off here in Ireland as much as we can. Rashford owes a hat-trick, says Finn. Dylan says, why isn't Cobby playing? We have no legs in midfield again. Well, look, to be honest with you, Cobby is not the most mobile of players either, and he hasn't been playing too well since he came back from injury, it has to be said. So I think maybe that's the reason why. Collier shouldn't play against this midfield, says Chris. Maybe Southampton. Warren says, I think we'll see the best of Xerxes tonight. Don't see him as a striker, but as a playmaker. Big chance for him tonight. I hope he does really well. I really, really do. His career at Manchester United hasn't started well at all. So, I'd love to see him do well tonight. Ahmad Masterclass incoming, says Josh. Rasmus Brace tonight, says Dylan. Get your score predictions in as well, guys. Let me know your score predictions. Sorry, checking the babies. My wife has gone out with all of my aunts and cousins, all the women. They go out a couple of days after the week after Christmas every year for a kind of a night out. So I'm minding the two babies. They're both asleep. And guess what? There's a pizza on the way. Yes, there is. So that will be 2 watch-alongs in a row that I'll be getting a takeaway. So yeah, there's a pepperoni pizza on the way. So I'm looking forward to that. It said 55 to 70 minutes. So if that is to be believed, then it should be here around half time, but it probably won't be that long, to be quite honest with you. Let's see. Mark says, I think January will tell a lot for Ineos. Do or die. We need a left wing back and a proven goal scorer for Rasmus and Xerxes to learn off of. I couldn't agree with you more, Mark, but January is always difficult to do business. It's always difficult to do business in January. So I hope you're right, and let's hope we can get the job done. But I think it's going to be difficult. I don't think you're going to be able to get everybody. Like, if you were going to go out and buy a second tier left back, would you do that, or would you hang on until the summer to get the one that you really want potentially, and have them for the next 10 years? So it's a juggling act. Let's see. Big A says, hey Jack, how's the head? Not feeling it tonight, but here's hoping. Come on, United. Yeah, come on. Positivity. Let's get some positivity in the chat. I'm all for it. Ocean says, a classic United eat along. There you go. Absolutely. Ben says, sorry boys, we had a great Ulster fry tonight. An Ulster fry, so sausage, bacon. I'd say it's probably everything. It's probably an Irish fry, I would say. You have to have baked beans in it if it's a fry anyway. So that's all I would say. Sausage, rashers, white pudding, because I'm not a fan of black. You can have black if you want. Sausage, rasher, white pudding, beans, eggs, toast, and fried potatoes. I do like a few fried potatoes. Unreal. Anyway, 6-5 to United, says Kevin. There we go. I'd take that now, so I would. If we don't have a good January window, I might just be Ineos out, says Dylan. Well, I won't be, because I'm going to give them time. Let's give them time. Thanks to everybody on TikTok watching as well, guys. We're reading out all of the comments over on YouTube, so if you want to come over and watch on YouTube, the link is on my homepage, United Community Channel over on YouTube. Come on across, hit subscribe, jump into the chat, and say hello. Let us know you've come across from TikTok. We'll give you a shout out. Players coming out on the pitch as well, guys. Nearly ready to rock. Josh says, only ever beaten us once at Old Trafford. Hopefully it doesn't change today. You're getting that pizza delivered from Dublin 70 minutes. I know, but people are still off over the Christmas, so it's, I don't know. I doubt it'll be that long. Kiefer says 3-1 United, big call, but I'm believing tonight. Love it. 3-2 to somebody tonight, says Finn. So we're on offer for Nuno Mendes. Yeah, we're interested in him, but let's see what happens. If we let them have the Champions League, we beat them too. Maybe Bayern will end us Kane. Will end our season, maybe so. Probably a very orange price, says Oshin. Herdonana is unhappy at United and wants out, and Ineos want. I didn't hear any of that, Dylan, so yeah, can't even comment on it. But yeah. We are nearly ready to rock and roll, guys. But yeah, like I said, we're here for a bit of entertainment tonight, a bit of distraction from the real world. So let's hope we can get 3 points on top of that as well. Happy days. Happy days. Martinez is captain, is he? Oh, I love to see that. Love to see that. Martinez is captain. What's my prediction? Hart. 1-0 snatch and grab. Head 2-0 to Newcastle. I mean, you know, I love the positivity that United are going to win, but I don't see where it's coming from. I don't, like, what have we seen over the last 2 or 3 weeks that has shown that we can go out and beat Newcastle? You know, Newcastle are coming into this game in flying form as well. Sorry, just make sure the baby monitors are all good. Yeah. Up there. So up there. 2 baby monitors rocking and rolling. Happy there's the amount of monitors in this room tonight. 1, 2, cameras, phone, baby monitors. Come on now. Come on now. I wish I didn't pawn this jersey because it wasn't washed the last time. And the last time I was probably sweating a little bit in it. So it's not the, doesn't smell the nicest at the moment. I smell along. Dylan says, Jack, did you see Andy Mitten said Rashford had a problem with all previous managers? Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised, to be quite honest with you. I mean, we know he had problems with Ten Hag, the whole Belfast situation and so on and so forth. You know, I mean, you're talking about Solskjaer. I say Solskjaer let a lot of things slide. The lack of professionalism with a lot of players. You know, you're talking maybe, again, Rashford wasn't really seen as that, but you're talking about the Lingards, the Pogbas, you know, these kind of guys. Yeah. How was your Christmas, Jack? No new jersey. I got new jersey off the missus. Yeah, because the third jersey that we've got this season, she kind of ruined it in the wash, and all of the lettering came off the front of it, so she bought me a new one. How sweet is she? And I got a new pair of running runners. Look at them bad boys. And I also got we got a TV in the room. I've been angling for a TV in the bedroom for a long time now, and she finally gave in, so got a little 32-inch put up on the wall in the room. So yeah, all good. I hope everybody got what they wanted as well. And we're up and running. Here we go. Come on now, lads. Come on. Huge game here tonight. Little 32 inch in the bedroom, humble brag. Well, I mean, nothing smaller than a 32 inch. I remember 32 inches used to be just like what everybody had in their sitting room. And now when you think about it, you know, with the 55 inches and 60 inches and so on and so forth. But yeah, a little 32 inch. It's perfect. Perfect size. Oh, Newcastle in behind. Good tackle there. Good tackle. Good tackle. And into Onana's hands. Well done, Delo. What size? 30? Yes, we work on the metric system, Chris. Not like ye backwards fuckers over there in America. Onana goes long. Xerxes is beaten in the air. Casemiro does well to win it back, but it's a brilliant tackle by Guimaraes again. It's a great tackle on the opposite end there by Amad Diallo. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. Nice and fucking strong. Let's go. Brighton are 1 up on Aston Villa already, guys. And we've also... Ipswich are also 1 up on Chelsea already. I think them games started a bit earlier than this one, so... And United in possession. Up the Magpie, says Jamie. We have some opposition fans in the chat. Well done, Ahmad. Really well. Wins it back. Ericsson now in possession. On to Xerxes. It gives it away. That's really poor. Really poor. Long ball over the top now for Isak to run on. Onana's out of his goal. Takes a first touch and just kicks it out for a throw. Alright, deals with it. Deals with it. Very surprised Harry didn't get the armband. Harry's days of getting the armband are over, Dylan, to be honest with you. I have to keep a listen out for the right ear that I usually use is gone. It's after now. These are only cheap owl yolks from eBay, so I'm using the left one. But the doorbell is this side, so I have to keep a listen out for the doorbell because I don't want to miss the pizza. Fearless says, I got the old yellow and green United shirt. Love it. I used to have one of them. I left it in a pub in Manchester. 1-0 to Newcastle. 1-0 to Newcastle. Cross into the box. In between two defenders. Heads it down into the ground from 4 yards out. Easiest goal you'll ever score. 1-0 to Newcastle. Lovely. Great start. Did we expect anything else? I mean... They just put down a statement here. I mean, these guys fancy their chances coming out and playing this game. Newcastle have the ball in midfield. They work it out to left. Big switch out to the left. Gordon is on by the looks of it. Big switch. Good first touch. Ball into the box. Isak is there. Gets between Harry Maguire and Lisandro Martinez. Heads it down into the ground. Onana has no chance from 6 yards. And it's 1-0. Terrible start. Absolutely terrible start. 1-0 to Newcastle. Checking a possible offside here. I don't know what for, but... Yeah, there's a mile on. Yeah, it's a goal. It's a goal. It's a goal. 1-0 to Newcastle after 3.5 minutes. Goal is given. Terrible, terrible, terrible start. Mulligan's by any chance? No, I didn't leave it in Mulligan's. I left it in... I can't remember the name of the place, to be honest. It was a late bar. I had a jacket on, and the bouncer said, "Have you got a jersey on under that?" And I said, "Yeah, I do." And I showed him it, and he said, "Have you got a t-shirt underneath that?" And I said, "Yeah." He said, "Will you take it off?" I said, "Yeah, I will." Yeah. He said, "You can keep it. Just put it in your coat. Just take it off." I said, "Yeah, no bother." So I took it off, and it obviously fell out, and I left it behind. So yeah. Terrible start. Terrible start. At least there's a pizza coming. I mean, it's so soft defending. It's going to be a long night, says Big A. I agree with you, man. Done again with a deflection, says Finn. Mark says, if you don't live, you cry. If you don't live, you cry, lads. Unless he's. Did you lose another jersey? No, just the one, Oshin. Just the one. Just the one. Yeah. Think you need a Guinness, Jack. It might help the nerves. There's a few bottles of Madry in the fridge. I'll see how I get on with this pizza first. And we'll take it from there. Bruno says my TV keeps buffering. You need to get Sky. No dodgy boxes here, my friend. But yeah, terrible start, lads. I mean, it's just soft defending. A cross into the box, and just, it's zonal marking. I can't stand zonal marking, to be honest with you. Like, you look at Martinez and Maguire for the goal, and both of them are just marking a zone. They're not marking a man, and the man is just in the middle of the two of them. Whatever happened about getting touch tight with a man? Get touch tight. Don't let him get a lead on you, jump on you. Yeah. The the only positive the only positive about being 1-0 down is that we're 1-0 down very early, after 3 minutes. So there's plenty of time to try to get back into it, but that's it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you got. I swear, I love Martinez, but it has to be better from him there. Isak runs across him. Harry Maguire doesn't see him. He's running off the shoulder of Martinez more than anything else. You've got to get tighter there. You've just got to get tighter there. Newcastle coming again now. Joe Linton gets a wide. Another cross into the box is too long. Ahmad will get it on the far side. Liam says, these days, if you get touch tight, the opposition will go down and it'll be a penalty. Well, it won't, Liam, unless you foul them. I mean, VAR is there for a reason to call off these kind of things. You can get touch tight. You can get shoulder to shoulder. You can get physical without fouling. But yeah, Newcastle dictating at the moment. Plenty of time for Newcastle to score more too. There is. Oh, pizza's here. 1 sec. You bark. We're still 1-0 down, we are. Right. Pizza time. Wayne, it'll be your last chance. It's not 2-0. Oh, let's have a look here now. Let's see. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Now, on a staple in our house, now I have to do some rejigging here. Put the pizza there. A staple in our house, you know, like you get garlic mayonnaise dip, garlic dip. Oh, Newcastle are in again. Eddie Rockets, garlic mayo. Absolute game changer. Wallers, I'm more excited about this pizza than the match. 100%. Now, one bite. Everybody knows the rules. Great undercarriage. .6. 8.6. Newcastle are all over us here, lads. They're all over. Ball in now from the right hand side. Great ball in. Oh, and Gordon at the back post. It's a wide. Look at that, though. Zero flop. Zero flop. Great undercarriage. Pepperoni. It's from a place called Primo. Wallers will know where that is. Loves a good Primo, he does. Right, guys, anyone else on TikTok giving out fake scores, like, don't worry, be happy here, is getting blocked. See you later. It's not 1-1, it's still 1-0. It turned into food reviews, but when the night are this bad, Eric's now free. When the night are this bad, you know, what else are we going to talk about? We might as well talk about food. Georgina, thanks for the gifts. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. This is absolutely beautiful. Mark says, embarrassing, another manager gone after Sunday. Who? There won't be a manager gone from United. Liam says, genuine question, are you worried about a relegation battle? No. There are 3 worse teams in the league than United. You know what I mean? Now, will we finish 17th? It's quite possible if we keep playing like this. But we won't get relegated. And if we do, this will be clipped up forever. Ericsson gets out muscled. And a long ball to Isak. He's in one-on-one. In behind. Should be 2-0. Oh, he tries to chip on Nana. And Nana just stands his ground. Should have been 2-0. And again, we talk about Christian Eriksen. Such a brilliant footballer. But hasn't got pace. Hasn't got physicality. Hasn't got it to play in midfield anymore in the Premier League. Just hasn't. You know what I mean? I'm terrible. Jack, would you say hello on my help Xerxes? For what reason? You know what I mean? I mean, what? A chap brought into United to play football and score goals, being loaned out after 5-6 months. What's that going to do for his confidence? If he ain't good enough to sell him. Newcastle now again, chip into the box. Yeah, it's 2-0. Another header. Another cross. Another header. And it's 2-0. Joe Linton with it this time. United from crosses. Balls into the box. Might as well be a set piece. It has the same makings of it. A cross into the box. No one getting up there. No one trying to win the header. No one taking charge. Dominating. And another goal conceded. Terrible. Dirt. Useless. Embarrassing. 2-0 to Newcastle. Shocking. Martinez. Nothing. It's like jumping with a fucking frog. This goal could be disallowed. It looks like a handball. Hits the top of his arm here. Sleeve. It's clear there. It's a surprise. Shocking. But how do you stop it? Drop everyone, says Owen. I think you just keep playing the way the manager wants to play. You know, we know the tactics work. He's been successful with them. Players are not good enough. Just keep playing. And as long as you don't get relegated, grand. But the players that are able to play, there's 3 or 4 players in this team that are able to play that system. Xerxes, fuck off! There's 3 or 4 players that are able to play that system. Just keep playing it. And in 12 months, they will be much better. And you just have to fill in the gaps. You know what I mean? Xerxes fucking useless, lads. Useless. Three absolute duds on the field. Casemiro, Ericsson and Xerxes. Yeah, and they're all playing in around the same area. What happened to give Xerxes time? Yeah, he'll get time. He'll get time between now and the end of the season. That doesn't mean I can't say he's shit, because he has been shit. You know what I mean? Who bought Xerxes? Eric Ten Hag has come out and said he didn't want him. Well, it's obviously... look at that. Look, he just gives it away again. Yeah, and Old Trafford are getting on his back. It's... well, it was obviously a recommended signing, whether it be the scouts or director of football or, a collective. And they've obviously got it wrong. Now, they got 4 other ones right. De Ligt, Yoro, Ugarte, and... Who's the other one? De Ligt, Yoro, Ugarte. De Ligt, Yoro, Matsraoui. They've got 4 right. So if they keep getting 4 out of 5 right in transfer wins, I'm alright with that. Well, it's going to take a hell of a long time, considering the shite that's in this squad. Yeah, I mean, Joel Linton's goal looks like it comes off his arm. Now, look, Newcastle deserved to be 2-0 up, but you're going in like that for a header and the ball hits you there and goes into the goal. It's a bit harsh, ain't it? Newcastle coming again. Hall with a strike. Good save on Anna. I'm going to enjoy this last slice of pizza. Look at that. Look, 0 flop. Very, very good pizza. 8.6 out of 10. Oh, deflection. Could have been 3. Max says Ruben Amorim was a mistake. That comment was a mistake. Fucking idiots, by I swear to God, some people. Let's change the manager again and let the players off the hook again. You know. Bernadette King. Where did you get that pizza? Fuck off you. My wife is in the comment section, by the way, guys. Primo. Oh. Trippier with a corner puts it in underneath the crossbar and it's nearly 3-0. They know exactly what they're doing. Put it in underneath that crossbar. And Anna comes out and punches. It's another corner. Oh. Bernie would fuck off with that. I mean, I just have to laugh at people saying that the manager is a problem. Look, I would presume the majority of people saying that are opposition fans because, you know, any United fan with a brain in his head would realise that this team ain't good enough, and it hasn't been. The majority of these players haven't been good enough for a hell of a long time. How is that not a fucking free? You go straight through the back of him, ref. Fucking shit refereeing. Anyway. Garlic dip for your pizzas, lads. Eddie Rockets. Not sponsored or anything. If you want to sponsor me, you know you can, but unbelievable. Shit bastards. Another corner. Here's got 3-0. Watch, guaranteed. He didn't swing it in. I'm shocked he didn't swing it in. Why would you not? We'll get another chance here now with Tonali. Great ball in. Dan Burn with the header. Goes out to Isak on the far side. Cuts in on his right. Share with a strike. Falls to Isak. Surely he's offside. It's 3-0. Surely he's off. Oh my God. Oh, the flag goes up. The flag goes up. The flag goes up. Jesus Christ. That was a late flag. He looked a mile off. What a finish out of him, by the way. Yeah, this, I don't know, lads. Like, a shock, yeah, I suppose the shot comes in and then it's blocked and it falls to Isak, so it's probably, yeah, it's probably the right call. Yeah, I mean, look, there's the difference. Casemiro stretching forward, not winning the ball. You know, Newcastle easily turning over possession. We're just a fucking legless team. They're in again here. It's going to be 3-0. It's going to be 3-0. Yeah, oh, they hit the post. My God. Holy God almighty. And it's all down to us not being able to retain possession, not being able to hold the ball up, not having the legs in midfield to win it back, turning possession over. Look, Eriksen with a big fucking long ball, giving it away. My God. My God. Kobe Mainoo was coming on. Ruben Amram's not hanging around any longer. I bet he's going to whip Eriksson off, surely. Oh, Ahmad, my God, man. Yeah, Ruben Amram's making a change here after 32 minutes. Ruben Amram's not waiting around, and rightly so. Oh, Xerxes coming off. Oh, wow. 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 That's... Yeah, I feel sorry for him. As shit as he's been, I feel sorry for him there, I really do. 30 minutes in and he's been subbed off, and a big cheer. I think the cheer from the crowd is more so Mainoo coming on. Xerxes heading off down the tunnel. Wow. Wish, Highland is in, 1-on-1, score please! Yeah, see, look, difference. You get a chance, you fucking miss it. You know, Isaac gets a chance down the other end, he scores it. That's the difference. That's the difference. That's the difference. He's onside, curves his run lovely, really good, big and strong, keeps the ball under control, just kicks it wide. He lifts it, but he lifts it wide. You know? I think Amram is protecting Xerxes. He'll never play for United again, says Ushin. I mean... Yeah, it's damning, to say the least. Did does not realise it's Christmas and they owe us, says Finn. I've been waiting for Ruben to realise Mainoo should be in one of the 10s. Well, he's not in one of the 10s, Sauce. He's gone into one of the 6s, and Eriksson has gone further forward into one of the 10s, which I think is probably the right move. Eriksson hasn't the legs to play in the 10 or in the 6. The law. I mean, what does Ruben Amram say? I know what he's going to say to the players. He's going to fucking eat the bollocks out of them, and rightly so. But he's not the type of manager to come out to the media and criticise his players. I mean, if the game ended now and he was going into a press conference, what would he say? Not too many excuses he could make. Outrun, outfought. Xerxes is back out. Xerxes is back out. He's back out and into the dugout. Ruben is hardly protecting Xerxes. If he was, he wouldn't have started him, says Big A. Varane was a good signing. He just came in at the wrong time. United weren't ready for his style when he came, says Ushin. D says, so that's a free kick, but Diallo being absolutely stormed through isn't. I know. Mazraoui. Let's see. Why can we not play a simple ball to feet football? I know. Did someone talk to him? Or a potty break? I don't know, to be honest with you. Someone could have probably said to him, listen, get your arse back out onto that subs bench. You know what I mean? Support your team. I don't think he threw a tantrum, to be honest with you. I'm going to say it now. I don't think he threw that, because when he came off, he went in to the subs bench and got a jacket and went to sit down, and then turned around and went down the tunnel and is after coming back out. So I'd say there was a reason why he done it. He didn't throw a strop. He didn't look like he did either. Get the ref investigated, says D. Well, it wouldn't matter. We'd still be 2-0 down, you know. Toilet break for Xerxes. Possibly so. It could literally be as simple as that. You know what I mean? Anyway, smash a like on the video, guys, if you haven't done so already. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. On the road to 13,000 subscribers on YouTube. Really appreciate it. Had a really Casemiro kicks it up into Rosed. The match preview video was a really good one. Some really good figures and numbers on it, which is great. So I appreciate everybody who checked it out. Nearly 4,000 views on it, which is a lot higher than normal. So I appreciate it, and a good few subscribers. So subscribe if you're new, guys. If you're watching on YouTube, appreciate it. Anyone on TikTok, link is on my homepage to the YouTube channel. Come on over to YouTube. We're live over there. Are you having potatoes at half time, says Connor? No way. Just after eating a pizza. Not a chance. Half time pizza. First half pizza. That's what we're going with tonight. I mean, look at the effort that Newcastle players make when they lose the ball. You know what I mean? To try and recover it and try to get back goal side. It's just mentality, lads. It's mentality. And there's a couple of United players that have it, but the majority of them don't. Martinez looks sloppy. Sloppy. Now you have to go backwards, all the way back to your goalkeeper. I feel sorry for De Ligt. Hasn't put a foot wrong. So he hasn't. Literally hasn't put a foot wrong. Look, giving out to Ahmad. Not coming and getting the ball. And he's right. Intensity. Not there. Newcastle. Up his fucking arse wanting to win the ball. Pass the ball. Pass it. First touch, pass it. What have we got? 3 minutes, 2.5 minutes to half time, guys. I mean, desperate first half by United. I mean, what can you change at half time? Garnacho, Rashford, even. Would you bring both of them on? You know? Options. You know what I mean? It's all that we could really do, to be quite honest with you. Martinez isn't a shadow of the player we saw in his first season, or even last season. Who's the captain, says Joseph. It's Martinez, Lissandro Martinez. Chris says it's going to be a hard watch on Sunday. Oh my God. I wouldn't be surprised if we go out and beat him, to be honest with you. That's just this Manchester United side is just so unpredictable. Giving the ball away, lads. Giving it away. So bad, lads. It's so bad. It's so bad. So it is. Surely all we can do is go out and win the second half. Forget the first half. It can't be changed, but win the second half. Yeah. Ben says, so thought I'd come on tonight to get some out time, and I could have been watching Hotel Transylvania 3. What am I doing? I know. You could literally do anything else. You'd enjoy it more than watching this. Diallo isn't a wing back, so why is he so far from a more central position? Well, he's playing in the 10 tonight, isn't he? The last post says the fans shouldn't have done that to the boy coming off. That could end him. Look, I think it's more the fact that they wanted Manu on, to be honest with you. I'm sure there was certain sections of the fans that cheered Xerxes coming off, but I mean, what can you do? Tough shit. Put in better performances and that won't happen to you. It's as simple as that. Simple as that. Paul is in. He says, I'm off to watch the second half of us losing to Ipswich. Oh, wait, chance! Casemiro. Like, it should be 2-2. Actually, it should be 4-2 to Newcastle. But we should have scored 2 goals. Casemiro has to score that. And Highland has to score the one about 5 minutes ago. Yeah, they give it away. Kobbie Mainoo was on the edge of the box. Look at, take a touch, man. Take a touch. Just take a touch. First time, tries to curl it far post. You know, you're not David Trezeguet. You know what I mean? Sends it wide. Right, Dylan, I'm sick of your stupid comments. You're going into a timeout for 10 minutes now. Have a bit of that. Nonsense. Absolute nonsense. Don't be spreading shy. The club needs holy water at this point, says Alfie. I know. Yeah, nearly half time. Half time. Mark Savage says, that's no excuse. They should not boo a young player. Will you ever stop, will ya? You're talking as a Liverpool fan. I remember your man Lucas that used to play for ye, and when he was substituted at Anfield, and the whole stadium booed him off. So you literally can't. Don't open your fucking mouth. You know what I mean? You've got absolutely nothing to say. You got it. Anyway, 2-0 half time. Atrocious, to be quite honest with you. Yeah, I mean, let's see what you're saying. Martin says, as a Liverpool fan, we can't even slag you. You're that bad. D says, get Collier on and get Rashford on. Mick says, I know we gave City stick about it, but we need to spend another 600 million to regenerate the squad. Yeah, but see, we could spend 600 million. That's the point, Mick, if it wasn't for FFP. Now, FFP is there for a reason, and I agree with it. But City spending 600 million when they're not making that kind of money is why they're in trouble. It doesn't make it right. Yeah, but you're all mouth when it's a United player, you know, when it's the United fans doing it. You know, you weren't saying in the comments a few minutes ago, yeah, it's not right. We done that to Lucas a few years back and I was atrocious. I was ashamed by it and all. You didn't say that. No, you just jumped on the bandwagon. So watch yourself now or you'll be banned again. Anyway, Didi says, we're so close to being relegated and we are scoring, don't you think? Yeah, I mean, we are. We're down there. I mean, the numbers don't lie. Only just tuning in, says Chris. Has any United player played well this half? De Ligt. It's been alright, I suppose. Mark, thanks for the gifts. Much appreciated. Absolute legend. Appreciate it as always, lads. Yeah, reading out all the comments over on YouTube, guys. If you want to comment, anyone on TikTok, if you want to comment right out, come on over to YouTube. Link is on my homepage. Get over to YouTube. We're live over there. Hit the subscribe button and then you can jump into the chat and comment. Warren says, I have to temper the response because I'm angry. More than that, I'm disappointed. We are so poor. I'd be screaming at Rashford saying, look what they're doing to your club. Wake up and show up. Absolutely. Young Sauce says, I want Anthony in wing back. We need more going forward. Maybe Rashford in for Ericsson. Ahmad has been flying, says Adam, of late, but he's gave the ball away far too easy in the first half an hour. That's, Ahmad, not Anthony, yeah. Passat says, what are we doing? Absolutely nothing, to be honest with you. Deflated says, keep for hoping for a big second half. Mick says, I really think we are losing our status as the best fans in the world. We boo our players and leave the stadium early. Not good enough. Well, fans are sick of it. There's only so much you can take, to be quite honest with you, when you see the same performances being put in and, you know, people not caring and you know, players not putting in 100%. Fans can only take a certain amount. If you weren't watching the United game, Jack, what would you be doing? I would probably be in the bed watching Yellowstone or something like that. I've started Yellowstone. So thanks for all the gifts on TikTok as well, by the way. Jay, thanks for the gift. Much appreciated. There was one other one there as well. Brendan, thanks for the gift. Much appreciated. Appreciate all the follows as well, guys. James, thanks for the follow. Sean, thanks for the follow. Natalie, thanks for the follow. B2BSF, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated, guys. Much appreciated. Yeah, much appreciated. Anna as well, thanks for the follow. Barry, thanks for the follow. Keen, thanks for the follow. Dobrin, much appreciated, guys. Much appreciated. Yeah, so look, I mean, substitutes, half time, what we thinking? I mean, when you look at what we've got on the bench left, obviously, Manu was on. Rashford, Garnacho, Lenny Yoro. I wouldn't be bringing Lenny Yoro in. I wouldn't be throwing a young lad in like that. Let's just write this game off and let him take no part in it. But Rashford, Garnacho are probably the two standouts, the two obvious candidates. It'd be interesting to see what Rashford would do when he comes on, what he would offer, and the type of performance he would put in, and the type of reception he would get as well. You know what I mean? But look, I think there's a number of different issues here with United being compounded, in my opinion. First and foremost, legs. No legs in midfield. You've got Joshua Zirkzee in the 10 to start, who is not going to bust a gut to get back and get in behind the ball. You got Eriksen and Casemiro, two of them playing in the 6. And that's just a recipe for disaster. They just can't make up the ground. You've also then got a lack of real determination from the majority of the squad to go and win the ball. And a lot of that is down to, when you don't have the legs to do it. And it's so disappointing. I think we're too far off as well. I don't think we're tight enough to players. Like even for the first goal, I think they're showing it here now. They're showing it here now. And look, Mazraoui gets there. He gets a leg out, but I still think he can get tighter. Get out. Martinez on the back post, not getting goal side. He can see Harry Maguire is deeper than he actually is. So there's no point in playing an offside trap from the ball coming in. Get goal side of the player. Get tight with him. Get elbows in his rib cage. Don't let him head the ball. It's just not good enough all round. To be honest with you. But what I will say about this is, from the manager's standpoint, Ruben Amorim's standpoint, don't you dare change your tactics. You continue to play this system and continue to play the way you think is the right way to play. Do not bow to these fucking half-arsed players and these players that are not good enough. Don't bow to them. Keep playing the way you're playing. And if it means more sacrifice and more defeat and more heartache, and it means we finish 16th in the league this season, then albeit, let's go. I'm in. I'm all in. I want these players found out for the players that they are at long last. Don't change what you're doing. That is what I would say to Ruben Amorim if he was standing right there in front of me. So yeah. Anyway. Not that it's going to make any difference. But yeah, I hope he doesn't change what he's doing. I honestly don't. I hope he doesn't change what he's doing. Yeah, the Joel Linton goal, they're showing it again. Yeah, I mean, if I think that goal should be disallowed, to be honest with you. And look, this is not me clutching at straws or anything like that, because I do think that, they've been by far the better team. But Lisandro Martinez is up, and you see when the ball hits him here, Lisandro Martinez's head is right behind. And if he doesn't use that, Lisandro Martinez clears the ball with his head. So I think for that reason, I think it should be disallowed. And I think they've got it wrong, to be honest with you. Manchester United fan, welcome to the members club. I appreciate the support, my man. Absolute legend, as always. Welcome to the members club. Enjoy the extra benefits, as always. I do appreciate it. I did forget to mention, guys, as at the start of the video as well. Obviously, like I mentioned, very, very sad time for an important member of the United community channel. Lost his partner yesterday, and again, I'm not saying the name because it's not for me to say. as a mark of respect, I meant to say it at the start of the stream. As a mark of respect, we're not going to have a match reaction tonight because of that. So, as I said previously at the start, our thoughts and condolences go out to the member of the channel. He's been here since the start. So, so for that reason, mark of respect, we're not going to do a match reaction tonight. Now, let's see. Harry says, play your own style and make signings in January and the summer. I agree. Yeah, 100%. That's a handball, says D. It did look like a handball. Like, and I understand there's a certain cut-off point where, the ball can hit you and it's part of the rules. But if you score with that part of your body and it is your arm, rather than your head being there, and I don't know, it just seems very harsh, to be honest with you. Let's see. Agree, Jack. That second goal should be disallowed. D says, I'm sorry, that's a handball. They've just shown a graphic and it showed it should have been a handball. Yeah, Jamie Carragher was doing it there, yeah. Thomas says, if results don't improve, will they not just sack him, even though the world can see it's the player's attitude and no passion, but bad results will get him sacked, Jack, and it's a continuous cycle. I don't think they will sack him. Well, look, I can't say that they won't, T, but I hope they don't. There's too many managers now that have come in and tried to change the tactics and change the system, and the players haven't been good enough to do that, and the manager has reverted back to the way the players know how to play. There's a short-term uptake in terms of results and performances, but eventually after 18 months, 2 years, 2.5 years, it all falls to shit. You have to break the cycle eventually. So I would say for Ruben Amorim, break the cycle now. Let's just go through another 6 months of absolute torture this season. Stay what you're doing, and the 5 or 6 lads that are good enough to play your system will be much more capable of doing it by the start of next season. And then you fill it in. Just fill in the gaps. Fill in the gaps. You know what I mean? So yeah. Good call, says, yeah. There's more than life to football. Absolutely, says Adam. Yeah, touch of class. Yeah, no, it's what anyone should do. 100%. Jack, we need goals in January more than left backs, says Dylan. Yeah, I probably disagree. I probably agree with that. Yeah. Let's go. We can put forth effort and steal this win, says Chris. 5 new signings in January, says Alan. Not a chance. Not a chance, Alan. We'd be lucky to get 2, I would say. Yeah. Dylan says, Jack, would Ineos tell Amorim switch up the system for a few? It's not their call. They brought him in because of what he'd done with the system he plays. He should be allowed to go and play that system, regardless. He was successful with it, and it's what he made his name with. And, he wasn't just successful in a lesser league in Portugal with it. He was successful in the Champions League with it as well. So he should be allowed to do whatever he wants, in my opinion. Amorim's problem is he's trying to reinvent the Manchester United wheel, but he's been given square pegs. This is going to be a season of hurt. I'm happy to give him the summer and start again, 100%. I thought we were told in the summer it was Wilcox's style. I don't know, to be honest with you. Loco says, Ipswich are 2-0 up. Happy days, happy days. Every cloud. Shane says, I don't understand how Diallo is in that team. He's rubbish defending and rubbish in attack. You're an idiot. Edward says, whatever happened has to happen. That might have been a bit harsh. I'm sorry, Shane. But yeah, that's just the most idiotic comment I've ever heard. He's been our best player in attack going forward. And when he's been playing as wing back, he was actually better than Diogo Dalot and up there with Mazraoui for his defending. He was really good. So yeah, that's a bad statement out of you, I'm afraid. Adam says 2-0 Ipswich could catch us yet. Oh fuck, I never even thought of it. Ipswich winning and us, yeah, Ipswich are only 7 points behind us now. I have to stop thinking about the teams above us. I have to start thinking about the teams below us catching us. Yeah. We were 7 points off the relegation zone. Shane says, I said Delo. Oh, my apologies. I thought you said Diallo. I do apologise, Shane. I do apologise. Ryan says, haven't seen the first half. You didn't miss anything, Ryan. We were terrible. Let's see. What else have we got? Yeah, I apologise. I don't know why I saw Delo. Maybe I saw Diallo. Ama Diallo. I do apologise. Apologise to Shane there. You're an idiot. Sorry. Right, we're ready to rock and roll again. And we're up and running. As I'm full of air after that pizza, I do apologise. We're all frustrated. We are, Shane. We are. JP says, what's your thoughts on Lampard sitting in front of the owners tonight? Potential takeover of the manager's role if Amram... Go away, will you, JP? Don't be annoying me, will you? Anyway, big 45 minutes. Would you get relegated for new owners? Relegation is not going to get rid of the Glazers. The money will not stop pouring in for United. The global revenue that it generates from the fan base and shirt sales and sponsorship deals is too big. You know, United could go down to League One. You'd still have sponsors. You know, you'd still have people buying jerseys. You'd still have people watching games. You know? Big A says, hey Jack, would Karol Poborski make it into this team? He would. I played with Karol Poborski back in the summer there in a charity match. Good player, still fit as a fiddle, bite. Up and down the right wing, I was playing right back, he was playing in front of me. Unbelievable. Karol, I'm on the way. Stay where you are. Overlapping. Getting around him. I mean, a goal, lads, a goal. A goal, and this game is back on. Do you know what I mean? Scores 2-0 to Newcastle, Dean. Casemiro now cross into the box. Newcastle clear. Go, close him down. Let's see. Remember, opposition support us in the championship would still generate more revenue than your club's balance sheet could fathom. Yes, true. I met him at a charity game up in Dublin back in the summer. He's a sound chap, says Big A. Were you at the same one that I was at in Ballyfermot? I played in that charity game in Ballyfermot. Let's pretend we scored a goal. Yes! Tonali must have money on this game. The way he's playing, he's playing well in fairness. He's a quality player. I remember when we were linked with him, I was so excited. I was like, I hope we get him. Back when we were looking for, that number 6. Dunleary, Tech United. Oh yeah, I think that was the week before the Ballyfermot game. Yeah. Well done, Matraoui. Here's Manu now. Bit advanced off the Casemiro. United are looking a bit better in the second half now. Cross into the box. Oh, it's a corner. Hyland getting across the front, man. Come on, boys. Good start to the second half. A goal here now is easy as shit the bed. Ericsson out. Just clear the front, man. Clear the first man. Oh, all the way through. Matraoui on the edge of the box. Takes a strike. Is blocked. Newcastle coming away with it. Hyland does well to get behind the ball. Slow down the advance. All right, back with the keeper. Good play by Ericsson. Here's Manu now. Gets a wide to Casemiro. Casemiro. Oh, no, lad. The overlap is on, boy. The overlap is on. You played with United Legends this year, really? I certainly did. Yip Yap Stam is a big Dutch man. Get past him if you think you can. Try and do a trick, can he make you look a prick? Yip Yap. Yap Stam. I'd love Yap Stam in our team now, so I would. Well done, Martinez. Right. There we go. Let's cheer up the chat a little bit. 5 gifted members. Warren, Bahir, Jim, Jason, and another Jim. Welcome to the members club. Newcastle go short with the free and United deal with it. Ericsson, get your touch, man. Get your touch. Really good stuff there by Manu. Martinez on the advance, stepping up into midfield, slipping a ball in. Be strong. Get it on your left. Lays it off to Ahmad. Strike with the right is blocked. United looking better in the second half here, in fairness. Still need that goal, though. Mainoo's done well in this game since he's come on, in fairness to him. We were speaking, weren't we, at the start that, you know, he's had a rough few weeks, in fairness, since he came back from injury. Casemiro gives it away, and Newcastle on the break here. United do have numbers back. Any plans to go over to Old Trafford in the new year, Jack, says David? Yeah, I'm going to the Rangers game on the 22nd of January, I think. So about a month's time I'm going. And then if we qualify, obviously, out of the... If we qualify out of the group, which we more than likely will, look, you know, you'd get it. We look like we're going to get into the qualifying round. Anyway, we want to finish in the top 8, of course, but we'll see who we get then in the last 16. And if it's a decent side, I'll get over it, because I automatically get tickets for any of the cup games at home with the cup season tickets. So yeah, we'll see. I'll see. I definitely go into the Rangers game, but. Yeah, with two little babies at home, it's, I can't go over, obviously, as much as I normally would. But that's okay. If I can get over 4 times a year, I'm happy, you know. Yeah, United win it back well. The intensity levels have gone up in the second half, which is good. Oh, Jesus, Casemiro flies into that tackle. Here's Delo now. Gets to the end line. Yeah, it's blocked, and United have a throw down in the corner. Man United fan says, myself and my 7-year-old are going over to the Brighton game on the 19th of January. It will be his first time in Old Trafford. Brilliant. Hope you enjoy it, man. Hope you enjoy it. Yeah, I'm sure he will. Hopefully we'll win. You know what I mean? That's what'll make it the most. I hate this. United are even doing it now. Other clubs do it as well. There's a corner to United, and there's a long throw to United. The set piece coach is out on the touchline. Fuck off and sit down. It's for the manager. That's the manager's area. Go away and sit down. You know what I mean? Pinballing around. Comes to Mainoo. Oh, it's blocked. United still have it. Here's Ahmad. Does well to keep it. Ericsson now. First time cross is a good one. Casemiro's there. Second ball, lads. No. Yeah, Maguire will get it. Mainoo now. Delo's been all United this half. Crossing to the box. Header. Maguire off the post. Second ball. Oh, it's blocked. Handball, ref. Surely give us something. Come on. Oh. Jesus. Come on, boys. Amram is earning his money at half time by the looks of things. Getting a spark into these players. Lovely ball by Martinez for... Oh, Ahmad. Shared us really good. Well done, Ahmad. Oh, Maguire with the diving header. The keeper probably had it covered. Delboy, if you're going to say Cantona, at least spell it right. Didn't have set piece coaches in the 4-4-2 glory days. There you go. There you go. Good stuff. Highland. Ah, your first touch, man. Stupid free to give away. Martinez gets a yellow. According to the beIN Sports correspondent at Old Trafford, Joshua Zirkzee was almost in tears when he was walking down the tunnel. Yeah, you have to feel for him, really, don't you? But again, I mean, it's cutthroat. Cutthroat. No room for sentimentality. It's a big boys game. It is, yeah. Garnacho is getting ready, according to the commentator. Newcastle coming forward now, down the right hand side. Don't foul him, Delo. Delo, what the fuck are you doing, you fucking dickhead? Stupid. Lenny Oro is coming on and Garnacho is coming on. I fucking hate this zonal marking, so I do. Newcastle now swinging the ball to the back post. Good header away by De Ligt. Yeah, Masraoui does well one-on-one. Right, here's the changes. It's going to be Ericsson for Garnacho, which means Menu is more than likely going to drop into the 10. Isn't it? Oh, no, sorry. It's Casemiro, sorry. Casemiro off. Martinez is off for Lenny Oro. No surprise there. Let me see. So Manu in front of Ericsson. And then we've got Lenny Yaro goes there instead of Martinez. Right, there we go. Garnacho's on. Lenny Yaro is on. Lenny Yaro has gone to the left side of the back three as well. Edward says, I don't feel one bit sorry for any player that doesn't put a shift in and gets booed. Yeah, I agree, Edward. I agree with you 100%, man. 100%. 100%. Any else have sent down spice bags for the sub bench with a message, eat up, it's cold out. Oh, Onana, well done. Yeah, I mean, this is what I fucking hate about waiting for the flag to go up. I mean, he was clearly offside. And the linesman holds the flag. And there's a challenge that goes in between Onana and the player. And the Newcastle player is down hurt. Put the fucking flag up and the challenge doesn't happen, you know? Oh, the Lord, that's so bad, man. Come on, lads. Need a goal here. Need it quick. Highland, it has to be better, man. Has to be better. It's too easy. Colin says, the three defenders formation never worked for Van Gaal in the Prem. Why does Amram think it's going to be any better? Well, Antonio Conte won a Premier League title with three at the back. So it does work in the Premiership. If you can win a league, if anyone can win a league title playing three at the back, it works. You know what I mean? I don't get this myth that certain formations don't work. You know, if you've got an idea and you implement it correctly, regardless of the formation, and you've got ideas on how to overload opposition teams in certain areas of the pitch, and, you know, chance creation and you know, transition from attack to defence and vice versa, if all of them are taken into consideration and are all positive, playing a certain way, then there's nothing wrong. The formation can be whatever it wants. Go on, go win it. I've never seen a team to put in challenges and so much and not win the ball. It's great play by Newcastle. It's lacklustre defending by United again. They look tired. They look out on their feet. And they've been the ones on the ball for the majority of this second half. Newcastle in the ascendancy here again. United just dipping after a really good start to the second half. I mean, the intensity levels in Newcastle all over the pitch. It's just night and day compared to United. It's just night and day. Fast passing, fast moving, closing down, looking for the ball. Intensity levels, it's just fucking night and day. Needs to stop experimenting with players now. Pick who he thinks are his best 11, says Moxie. Yeah, look, I mean, I think now that we're outside of, well, we're nearly outside of the busy period over Christmas. I think once the winter break, we get that week off, so it'll be 2 weeks before another game, then you'd be expecting him to settle down with the rotation. He doesn't want injuries, and I can understand, what he's talking about with that when you see what happened with Ten Hag. Here's Ahmad now. Strike is blocked. So yeah, he doesn't want another injury crisis, and he's right. And we've had very few injuries. The only real injuries we've had since Amram has come in are the usual suspects, the likes of Mount and Luke Shaw and so on and so forth. Outside of that, we haven't really had an injury, bar a bit of an illness or a niggle here and there. And that's down to rotation. You know what I mean? When you think about, 9 months ago, when we were getting so many injuries, injury after injury after injury, and Ten Hag was playing the same team week in, week out, week in, week out. You can't have it all, So, but I do think the rotation will settle down, and it has settled down more as the games have gone on under Amram as well. Mazraoui now. Cross into the box is a good one. No one attacking it, lads. There's Garnacho now. Goes back to Ericsson. Ahmad running at him. Really positive running. Yeah, that's going to be a corner. Well done. Good stuff by Ahmad. We need a whole new front three. We don't really have a front three anymore. Well, I suppose the two number 10s. We need a lot. Ericsson now swings it in. Good ball in. Header, Yoro! Oh, just wide of the far post. Oh, Lenny Yoro at the Strefford end. What a fucking moment that would have been. Oh, he gets up a millisecond too early, and he's stretching for it right at the last second. If he gets up just a millisecond later, he buries that in the far corner, millimetres away. Oh, Newcastle have numbers down the left now. Oh, there's an offside flag. Blessed. Sir Jason says support your local. Jason, support your family. Right, get off the dole and get a job. Come on, Amron. Bring on Rashford, says Colin. He is finished his spice bag and large bottle now, says I've touched a nerve, says Jason. Not at all, Jason. You're about the 4 millionth person to say that to me on this platform. Just get original, man. Was it Wilcox came from Southampton? Yes, maybe. I think. As a New Year's resolution, can we come up with new questions for Jack? I'm all for it, lads. Fuck's sake. I'm all for it. You know what I mean? Are you live Sunday for the Liverpool game? I certainly am. Certainly am. 15 minutes to go. Ah, Mazraoui. Ah, fuck off, linesman, you fucking scouse bastard. Thomas Clifford says, are we having a bet on the match, old friend? I'll have a bet with you, Tom, yeah. I'll have a bet with you. Give me the draw, though. You better give me the draw. £20. I'll have United in the draw. You have Liverpool. United -2 as well. James is here. He says, just got online. How's it been? Very quick summary, please. It's been absolutely shit in the first half and a little bit better in the second half. There you go. That's basically it, James. Ben says, I'll have a bet. I bet there's Liverpool fans on the United channel for the game. There always is. If United win or draw, I owe you 20. If Liverpool win, you wear a Liverpool jersey in your next live. Tommy, not a chance. Not a chance. I'd break out in a rash, man. Be able to get rid of it. Last time I had a rash like that was Santa Ponza. They licked a little bit loose. Ericsson does well to win it back. You're welcome, James. Oh, Harry, will you? Jesus Christ almighty tonight. Fuck. Neville having a meltdown live on TV. He's not having a meltdown at all. At all. Anthony is coming on. Rashford ain't going to be coming on. Go on, I'll have 20 with you. I'll give you the draw, says Tom. Right, T, I'll have 20 with you, kid. And if we win, I'm going to end the stream live and come straight down to Pat Carroll's to take it off you. Oh, Highland. Yeah, it's good defending, just holding them off. Yeah, it's a tough one to control. Don't end the live and get the bet on the stream. I'd have to swap it to my phone and just go down and stick it in Tommy's face and go, give me that 20 noops. Yeah, there's a slim chance of that, to be honest with you. There's Delon out. Ericsson, Manu, little chip ball. Matraoui is up, heads it down to Ahmad. Oh, Gordon gets a toe on it. Still not cleared though. Oh, strike. Ericsson, oh, over the bar. There's a free out. There's an off. How's there an offside there, lads? Delict is coming off for Anthony. Means probably Matraoui is going back as right at the back three, and Anthony will go as wing back. Yeah, he's just protecting Delict there now more than anything else. Ahmad kicks it out for a goal kick. Think we deserve a goal. I'd be happy 2-1 second half. We deserve it, says Josh. We deserve nothing on the basis of that first half, to be honest with you, Josh. I know what you're saying, but we don't deserve anything on the basis of that first half. We should have probably been 4-0 down at half time. And yeah, there was a couple of chances for us to score. Highland should have scored. Casemiro should have scored. But that was in the first half. You know what I mean? We deserve nothing out of the first half. Have Newcastle played well? Yeah, they have when they had to. You know what I mean? They played well in the opening 45 minutes. I mean, they dominated us in the first half. United in the second half has been basically all United attacking. But Newcastle have been happy to sit in. They've been quite comfortable defending, not making mistakes, allowing United the ball, around the centre of the pitch. And yeah, it's been comfortable for Newcastle, to be honest with you. Yeah, 5 minutes of normal time, guys. Could play out with Manu there. Ahmad running. Looking for a penalty. Ref doesn't give it. Every United fan at the game deserves a full refund. They paid money to watch this, says Patrick. Oshin says, window opens on Wednesday. What are we expecting? Please be realistic. I would be expecting a left wing back. I think that's the main priority here. I honestly do think it's going to be the main priority. And if we can get a striker, you know, obviously there's talks about Osman for he's got a release clause of 63 million or something, or Gyökeres even. I mean, I don't know, to be honest with you. Would either of them want to come to Manchester United given what we're doing at the moment? Probably not. So I think we're probably going to see a left wing back come in. Outside of that, I don't really know, to be honest with you. I can't see much more happening, to be honest with you. Outbound players are probably going to have to, like, players are probably going to have to be sold before we buy as well. Like Rashford is the big one. Is he going to go in January, or is he going to sit in? You know, will Saudi come in for him? Probably, they're probably going to be the only ones. And is he going to want to go there? Probably not. So it's going to be a very interesting window, to be honest with you. We need to do business. That's one thing that's absolutely certain, is we need to do business. We need a striker, and we need a left wing back. And we need another. We need a lot more than that. We need another number 6. We need another number 10. You know, so we need a lot. We won't get it all in January. Ericsson out to swing into free. I mean, no one even chasing it. Goes right into the middle of the box and no one is there. Newcastle clear it. We need a whole new team, says Big A. We do, yeah. What's going on? So there's a free to Newcastle 60 yards away from where the ball is. Harry Maguire just pulls Dan Burn down to the ground. The ref spots it and it's a free out. Or the linesman spots it. Austin says, I'm going to be positive here and say all we need is 2 wins and we're into the top half. New year, new hope. It's all we have, really, isn't it? Well, all you can be is positive at times like this, can't you? Let the negativity over the next 12 hours subside. I'll do a match reaction tomorrow and yeah, we'll take it from there, I suppose. We'll be doing transfer talk shows, guys. At least 3 times a week anyway. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And if I'm going to try and maybe do some late night ones on Tuesdays and Thursdays, obviously, because I've got training myself on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, definitely for the entirety of the transfer window. And like I said, we might do some late night lives then on Thursdays, Tuesdays or Thursdays. So stick around, hit subscribe if you haven't done so already on YouTube. Hit the notification button, hit the bell as well. You get notified then anytime we go live. You get a quick little notification on your phone, and you can pop in and say hello, hit the like button, all that kind of stuff. Helps the channel out. Yeah, like let's look at the Newcastle team here. I mean, I would take 7 of them minimum into this Man United team in a fucking heartbeat. Isaac straight away, Gordon straight away, Joe Linton straight away, Tonali straight away, Bruno Guimaraes straight away, Dan Burn I'd even take straight away. Harvey Barnes has come off the bench, I would take as well. Yeah. Ben says, thanks for tonight, lads. Not the result we wanted. Say that a lot now, but good to have some normal time back. There you go, man. But yeah, we're nearly done and dusted here, guys. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. All over. Full-time whistle. 2-0 to Newcastle. Well deserved. Yeah, another terrible result and performance by United. And I mean, did we expect anything else? I predicted a 2-0 win to Newcastle at the start of the game. The only thing I wish I'd done was stick 50 quid on it, because I'd have a right few bob now if I had have. But I mean, look, guys, what else can we say? I mean, it's normality for us now as United fans. You know, with Ruben Amorim changing everything and doing what he's trying to do, and like I said previously, and I'll say it again, I don't think he should change what he does. I don't think he should change his tactics. I don't think he should change his ideas, his way of playing, his, you know, everything, absolutely everything. Stick with what he's doing, because it's the players that ain't good enough. The manager is good enough. We know that before he got to Manchester United. This lad knows what he's doing. And there's 3 or 4 players there that are good enough to be in this Manchester United side, and you can see the ones that are, you know what I mean, quite easily. De Ligt, Matraoui, Ugarte, Lenny Yoro. Surprisingly, 4 players we signed in the summer just gone. Ahmad, absolute quality. I think Highland is good enough. Outside of that, it's nip and tuck. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, very disappointing. And all we can do is move on to the next game. Unfortunately, the next game is Liverpool, but you never know. I mean, you know what to say about a wounded animal. And yeah, but look, it's not going to be easy. It's going to be extremely difficult. We need to stick with the game plan, though. You know, a lot of people talking about, you know, and I know the majority of them are, you know, clueless opposition fans who don't know what they're talking about when it comes to United, but, you know, talking about changing the manager again, and it's nonsense. We've done that too many times now for it to be the manager's fault. It's time to change the players, and it's going to take time to do that, and we need to stick to the plan of what Ruben Amorim is trying to do. It's going to take time. We're going to have to sell players in January. We're going to have to sell players in the summer. We're going to have to sell players next January. We're going to have to sell players the following summer, and we're going to have to replace them with players who can play this system. This is going to be a long-term project, and we need to fasten in, buckle up. Guys, look, I appreciate you all watching as always. Like I said, there's no match reaction tonight as a mark of respect to the channel member who sadly lost his partner yesterday. So we're not doing a match reaction tonight. So stay safe, everybody. Keep the chins up. Hope you're all doing well. Don't get too down about Manchester United. There's more important things in life. It would be nice for 3 pints on the weekend, though, so let's stick to that. Keep an eye for the match reaction or the talking points tomorrow, guys. Like I said, if you are a subscriber already, just turn on notifications. You'll get notified as soon as a video is uploaded. If you're not a subscriber, what are you doing? You're missing out. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great evening, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Take it easy.